Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lens Studio Physics Game Tutorial Series. In this video we are going to add the soccer ball and the background to the lens. So let's get started. So we're first going to add the background to the lens, and to do that we're going to go to the GenAI suite and we're going to go to the texture generation. And I'm going to type in cartoon soccer field along with some other keywords like goalpost, astroturf, and blue sky, just to see if I can get those visuals in the generation. And then I will click generate. And this might take you several tries to get a look that you're going for. For me, it took a few, and I actually added in high resolution just to see if that changed anything. And on the second generation, I got what I was looking for. So I'll click apply and I'll go back to the preview panel. And I'm going to add a screen image, and then I will attach that texture to the screen image. Then I'm going to set the stretch mode to fill so that it covers the entire screen. And I'm also going to change the screen image's name to soccer field background, just for clarity so I can find it easier later on. Now it's time to add the 3D soccer ball, and I have a prefab here ready to go, so I'm going to drag that into the scene, and you'll notice that it's not showing up in the preview panel, but it's in the scene, and that's because it is rendering before the orthographic camera. So the render order is a way for us to tell Lens Studio what stuff shows up in front of other stuff. So everything at the top of the scene hierarchy is going to render first, but it's going to show up in back. And everything at the bottom of the scene hierarchy is going to render last, but it's going to show up in the front. So we're just going to need to switch the render order around. I like to have the orthographic camera up at the top of the scene. And then I'm going to go into the scene in the asset browser. And I'm going to move the orthographic camera to render first, and then it'll show up. We can also use the GenAI suite to generate our own soccer ball. So I'm going to go to the 3D asset generation. I'll type in soccer ball, and I'm going to add an image reference of a soccer ball and click generate previews. Just like the texture, you may need to generate a couple times to get what you want. And there's a good look for it. So I'm going to click that one and click generate asset. Now we just need to wait for it to generate, and when it's done, that doesn't look too bad. Another way is that we can generate a PBR material. You can see that this gives you a little bit more of an abstract result, but if that's what you're looking for, then this would be perfect. And finally, I'm going to clean up all the assets in the asset browser and put them in their respective folders, just so that everything is easy to find and organized when the project gets bigger and more complicated. And that's it for this video. In the next one, we are going to add some physics to the soccer ball and have some ground collision. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.